when things like this happen, the first thing people decide to do is
Blame
point
the federal
fingers.
government,
Okay, so the first thing bombings happened and APC released a statement blaming PDP, PDP released a statement blaming APC. And then that's it. You know, there was no statement sending condolences to to the families of people who lost their lives or there was none of that. There was none of that protocol. It was straight into, okay, this is the work of the APC or this is the work of the PDP, and that's unacceptable. And then you go on social media, you go on Twitter, you go on Facebook, even just conversations with people, and that's the same thing everyone's saying. That yeah, Goodluck needs to go, Jonathan needs to go. But what would Jonathan leaves and then what?
Yeah, there've been some people suggesting that could Jonathan resign. So
I'm saying he could do better, no doubt.
Yeah,
but that's what we should be saying.
Yeah,
we shouldn't be asking for his head.
There's no way. If he resigns today, who's now going to even the decision
so what?
of
Sambo. Have you heard of Sambo? What does he do? He's an architect.
They're equally as clueless as the presidents. So my thing is, all I'm saying is he needs to do a better job at.
And that's what we need to be doing. That's what we need to be saying.
Yes.
But how are you saying Jonathan needs to do a better job?
No, see the thing is,
so we need to do a good job of making our president accountable.
If Jonathan resigns today, it's war. If he resigns today, it's war. And instead of letting just finish his term, we keep pushing for accountability. He finishes his term 2015, you go to the voting booth and you vote.
Yeah.
Well, and then they rig it.
But
the question Obi is asking is how long are we going to continue to just
because see if
how long are we going to say or when is it time we're going to say
exactly enough of Jonathan, you have to go. Like is it when they bomb 3 more places and we're like okay Jonathan we need to
but what's your suggestion that he resigns and Sambo comes in?
See, it's still
if
we just one man gone.
If we can push as a people, whatever we can push.
We need to be united.
We can push somebody out because the person doesn't do their job.
Yeah.
And if Sambo comes in and he doesn't do his job and we push him out,
that's finished now.
Then we keep pushing people out.
Is that not better? Like compared to how Nigeria's always been like, okay,
I think if something is broken, you fix it.
Somebody will get it. At some point, you have to get it.
At that point, it happens everywhere. Even a company, institution, if the CEO is not doing well,
exactly. They kick him out.
The same thing happened.
Okay, so for now, we're talking about now. Jonathan is in power now. He has till next year. Are you saying that we should kick him out now?
We should, for now.
Or we should not vote him back in?
For now, we should allow.
Well, now that's in your power.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to February, you go and vote, and you vote for the person you want. You don't vote for Jonathan. But for now, you cannot say that you want Jonathan to resign because it will be chaotic. It will be worse than it is.
For now, what Nigerians are actually asking for in general is
for him to do his job.
Security issue.
That is what we're saying. That's what we can agree on that one.
Because now I think at this point you should ask for help, international help.
I don't think.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Yes. We don't have sophisticated military system to attack these people. These guys are carrying what they call.
I think our state sovereignty.
These people are carrying what they call ammunition. We need help. Do you know what? It happened in Libya. If you want to get someone out, if you want to get these people out, you can't. These guys, they're more than our military. They could go into a barrack and attack a barrack.
So then, if we're asking for help, so what's the point of us getting money for military? Like that whole $6 billion for Nigerian military. So what's the whole point of Nigerian military?
We know that just 1 million will go to the military. They will divide it among themselves.
So we're not really solving the problem.
We need help.
So see, getting help is not solving the problem.
There's a difference between solving temporary issue, taming the whole issue of security. It's a problem now that is getting out of hand. Like we need to tame these people down. We need to push them out of the country. If they want to go to another place, they go. But we need more weapons because we don't know where they are. Places where if you ask the president, where can you say?
I think he knows who they are and where they are. But I also think it's also.
That's why I think.
It's all. But what else do we have? We don't have any information on. Nobody's telling us anything. So of course we make assumptions. That's all we have.
We don't know. We know that they have link in Chad, Cameroon, whatever.
And Niger.
We don't know. Like if you ask the president now, if you ask Obama now, where's Al Qaeda, he could tell you they are in so and so place. Because they have surveillance.
But do you think it's because it's a very sensitive issue that they're trying to withhold most
of it? What's sensitive?
The fact that they're human beings there, and I don't know if they reveal too much, that could compromise.
Oh no.
The lives of the girls there.
No, the girls.
It's a question.
Brilliant. The girls.
No, because I feel like I don't know. There are so many theories about this, but we just have to make up whatever we can because we don't have enough information. So my thing is that it is possible that Jonathan is working. That's what I would like to believe. It's possible that's not the case.
Jonathan.
But wait, it's possible that he's working behind the scenes to bring them back, but it's too sensitive.
Do you know what he did? Do you know what he did? The problem I have with Jonathan is every time this kind of issue come up or anytime, you know what he did? You know what he used to do? He will set up committees.
Why is set up committees?
Yeah, so doing committee.
Do
you know he set up committee? He set up committee for 20 billion. I don't know. This committee, they're collecting money. Hope you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's not setting up committee. We want to see military. We want to see people coming out from this thing, jogging and say, let's go and get these girls. Let me tell you something. They're about to marry these girls to whatever their doctors or whatever. They're going to marry them out. Like
They've probably already done so.
They've done that already now.
Because that's why it became a big thing when they said they married them off.
They're going to marry them. Yeah, that's why.
So are you saying you haven't still answered my question? So my thing is, you don't think the issue is too sensitive, and that is why you're not giving us enough information?
I don't think they have any information to give.
Okay,
they don't have any information.
I was looking for an answer to my question.
For Jonathan to say 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks after, he set up a committee to look into the missing girls in there.
Tuesday. What's
it's 200 girls are probably 14, 15. These are not people that are like 18 years old. You take 2 weeks, kind of think of let's start strategizing to think of how we're going to get them back.
That's why.
Is that not that's the proper person?
That goes back to what I said. He doesn't have any way to attack or to face these people. Do you understand me? You need to watch the video and see these people. These guys, well equipped, well armed. So our military, they're not like that. So now he's going to ask for US help or whatever help he's going to get from.
But the question is, how do they get well armed?
Good. Someone sponsored them.
Who sponsored them? Those are not things. Those things are not things. Especially that bomb.
Suspect number one. Maybe the person who said he's going to make the government.
Those are things you should look into.
There's no proof.
But no one is pointing fingers there.
There's no proof.
Right? Everyone is pointing fingers at man.
Because
mind you, if Jonathan stepped down, for instance, if he decides to resign tomorrow, the Med group in Niger Delta, which they collect $40 million every year as whatever what they call that compensation. Yeah, so for them to calm down. Yeah, for them to calm down. If Jonathan is out tomorrow, those people they may start their own problem again. So that means we'll have insurgent groups in different countries ready. If the government is not favoring them, they start to operate. Mind you, in the West, we're talking about kidnapping. Kidnapping in the East, kidnapping everywhere. Can you go to your village now? No.
But then why? It's the other thing is then why would he create a scenario which he allows that kind of thing instead of solving the problem? You don't pay people off to solve a problem.
Well, it's a compromise.
But anyway.
It's a compromise. But then you give.
Would you suggest that
if you give a Nigerian, a poor Nigerian, a place, a steady job, food to eat, light, those kind of things, you think they'll be going around trying to kidnap anybody?
Well,
nobody will care.
That's right.
But then, if you don't give them that, of course they're going to be like, okay, let me go kidnap this politician. Kidnap this politician.
Which is why all these things.
That's the main problem you need to solve.
One of the lawyers that they kidnapped, he was saying the same thing, that these guys were narrating philosophical kind of ideas to him, and he was like, these guys went to school. They were like, yeah, they're all graduates, but there's no job for them, so that's why they're doing it. So that's why they're getting into that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, we have a lot of graduates in Nigeria.
So that for that 40 million US you're paying to them, why don't you just build like something proper for them versus giving it to them in their pocket? That's a long-term solution. Because are we going to depend on Jonathan forever to be paying 40 million to Med? Like you said, let's say Jonathan is not elected next year, so are they going to come back again?
Next year is going to be a very tough year. Mind you, we're having the national conference now, ongoing. When we're done with that, that's going to decide whether this project called Nigeria will still exist.
Project.
Yeah.
So that concludes our first episode on Kitchen Table Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch out for our next episode. Bye.